Hey, what's up, my fellow Keybearers? And this is part 2 of my reaction video, just kind of going over and dissecting what is actually in the trailer, what we actually saw, the big key moments in it, and just kind of discussing what is going on inside the world of this Kingdom Hearts Remind DLC. So, let us begin. I'm going to go. So, it first starts off with two characters talking. Obviously, I'm going to say that this is most likely, just by the mannerisms and everything, I'm going to guess that this is Xehanort speaking with Xigbar and just discussing the coats and how he, went and explored the world. I don't know why. We'll find out more, obviously, in the DLC. Then it cuts to a scene where we actually see a scene inside the Keyblade Graveyard where you play as Sora fighting Xigbar and the other three people that he fights. I can't remember exactly who the three people are that he fights, but there's obviously the other three people there, but now you're able to play as Riku, not as Sora. I'm wondering if it's going to be a thing where you can switch between them, or if it's going to be a whole new scenario where you're going to actually be able to play it. Not really sure. It doesn't really give an indication if you can switch between characters. It just kind of shows that you can play as Riku now. The next section that comes up is another playable character in a different area. We've gotten to play as this character in previous parts of the game. And this is with the character Aqua. We got to play her versus Vanitas in other sections of the game, and now you can actually play her in the Keyblade Graveyard. So Nomura wasn't lying. He did want to expand on the Keyblade Graveyard, which is something he did say in prior interviews. So we knew that he was going to focus on the Keyblade Graveyard, and this is just confirming it with this trailer. Now, there's also a new playable character that we haven't got to play with, and I'm excited to announce it. It's actually, everybody guessed it, Roxas. So, you're going to actually be able to play as Roxas in the Keyblade Graveyard as well. I don't show in this particular sequence that Sora's there. It's only Xion, Axel, and Roxas. So I'm not sure where Sora is in all of this. Maybe these events take place before Sora actually gets involved in some of these. I'm not sure about the one with... I can tell that the one with Riku, Sora is there with him. The one with Aqua, it must take place before Sora is even involved, because I don't see Sora's little icon there. And the same thing with Roxas. Sora's not there as well. So I'm wondering, is Sora actually there? Is Sora not there? They really don't give us an indication. I don't know if it's to throw us off. But definitely don't see Sora's icon in either the Roxas or Aqua sequence. We do see his icon in the Riku sequence, so we at least know that he is there with Riku in his fight. Then it moves on to a really brief sequence where you get to see the fabulous Oathkeeper Keyblade appear. And it's very, very brief, and I didn't see it the first time I watched it, but I went back and paused it, and it's like a split second. And you see it right before, and it's so brief that most people probably missed it. I caught it. I went back and I was like, that's the Oathkeeper. And I'm like, okay, so yes, that's the new Keyblade that they were talking about. I'm betting you the new Keyblade is going to, I mean, based on this confirms the Oathkeeper is going to be the new Keyblade, I would say. Not sure if there's going to be another one because, I mean, it's taking till winter. So I'm wondering if some things that they announced may have not been a complete list. Possibly. Probably not, but maybe there'll be more things that, will be included. I doubt it because Nomura is really calculative when it comes to what he wants. So I think this might just be pretty much confirming a lot of the stuff that he has discussed in prior interviews. But yeah, the form looks like it's a white colored suit similar to the Ultima form drive. And then it goes into a conversation between Xigbar and Luxord and kind of hinting at Luxord not being all that he seems. And based on Xigbar's question, it doesn't seem like... Okay, so now that we know that Xigbar is Luxu, Luxu doesn't know who this person is. So I'm wondering if Luxord is actually possibly Brain. I don't know if that's true, but just like it's weird that so Luxu must know who was picked by the Master of Masters. And he probably knows all their mannerisms, whoever they are. I'm wondering if Luxord may remember that he actually is Brain. But, I mean, I'm just kind of loosely interpreting that. It could mean absolutely nothing. But, I mean, if Luxord can change his appearance, or Luxu, rather, if Luxu can change his appearance, it stands to reason that other people may not look like they did when he knew them. So it's hinting at that Luxord isn't maybe who he seems, or maybe he just looks different. Who really knows? But Luxu knows that he's related to the Keyblade War in some case, but doesn't recognize him. So I'm wondering if that's because he's actually Brain. The only person that I could think that he may not recognize is Brain because of the fact that Brain wasn't picked by the Master of Masters. So he wouldn't recognize his mannerisms or anything. He wouldn't even know him because based on who the Master of Masters picked, it would stand to reason that he'd only know those people or who they are and what their mannerisms are. But it could be completely wrong. Who knows? Who really knows with Nomura? Honestly. We'll obviously find out more or nothing once the DLC comes out. We may not find out anything. These might just be added sequences that we're going to be guessing and speculating for years to come. Who knows? Because sometimes they put stuff in and it's actually stuff that's just partial stuff to give us little hints of where the story's going in the future. And maybe there's more to this conversation that we just haven't been given, and it's supposed to give us exactly who he is within the past war, as far as the Keyblade War. Who really knows? But we are confirmed, obviously, at the end that it's coming this winter. So that's really, really awesome. I mean, wow. Didn't think it was going to take that long for them to complete it. I really, 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 really hoped that they would complete it way before winter. Guess not. Kind of disappointing, but kind of not disappointing because now we officially know when it's coming. And now it's a matter of a waiting game. Waiting for the complete Kingdom Hearts 3 package, which is going to just enhance the overall experience and really, really appreciate the story and possibly get some hints as to what is coming next for the Kingdom Hearts franchise like they always do. There's still, that hidden trailer I think I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like another secret trailer on top of the secret trailer we've already gotten to show us kind of like what is going to happen next. This may also confirm that the end or the secret trailer that we've already seen is not going to be included in this package, but it might not. Who knows? We really don't know because Nomura has a tendency to be really cryptic, but he also hides hints in his trailer too. So there might be something in there that maybe I'm not seeing. If anybody, sees anything different than what I see, do leave something down in the comments and possibly point it out so that, I can know about it because I love this series and there's just some things that maybe I just didn't point out that maybe about that I didn't really see, but most of the stuff I think I caught, hopefully. It's going to be so much fun playing as these other characters, seeing a different perspective. That's kind of what I thought Remind was going to be like, maybe like a different perspective from different characters. I didn't really want to say it in my prior videos, but this just kind of confirms it that we're going to see different perspectives. And as far as the Keyblade Graveyard, he did promise that the Keyblade Graveyard was what he wanted to build on. So this just confirms that as well. Hopefully we get more trailers showing maybe a complete package of what it is, probably closer to the release date. Most likely, we probably won't get anything at E3. It's going to be focused on Final Fantasy VII, which is fine. Final Fantasy VII needs its time to shine. It's been a long time since anybody's got any news on that, so it needs its own place. But guys, that is it. That is my complete dissection of what I think possibly this trailer means. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like or subscribe button down on the screen, as well as that bell notification icon to stay up to date with all of my updates when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 3. And make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. It's Mana Keybearer, except for YouTube where it's Mana Space Keybearer. And as always, my fellow Keybearers, stay beautiful. Bye.